In the vast expanse of space, there exist mysterious and powerful events that have left scientists baffled. One such phenomenon is the fast radio burst, a brief, intense pulse of energy that has been detected coming from distant galaxies. These events are so powerful that they release as much energy in a millisecond as the Sun does in 3 days. The first fast radio burst was discovered in 2007, and since then, many more have been detected, leaving us with more questions than answers. The discovery of fast radio bursts was made possible by the advancement of radio astronomy. The first detection was made by Duncan Lorimer and his student David Narkevic in 2007, while they were analyzing archival data from a pulsar survey. This discovery opened up a new area of research, and since then, many more fast radio bursts have been detected, including several that have been found to repeat in seemingly irregular ways. The energy released by fast radio bursts is immense. To put it into perspective, the average fast radio burst releases as much energy in a millisecond as the Sun does in 3 days. This energy is released in the form of radio waves, which can be detected by radio telescopes on Earth. The strength of the signal reaching Earth is incredibly weak, but it is still detectable, and scientists are working to understand the mechanisms that produce such powerful events. The detection of fast radio bursts is a challenging task. The signals are brief and weak, and they can be easily missed. However, with the advancement of technology, scientists have been able to develop new methods for detecting these events. The use of radio telescopes, such as the CHIME radio telescope, has allowed scientists to detect many more fast radio bursts, including several that have been found to repeat. The origin of fast radio bursts is still a mystery. Scientists have proposed several theories, including the possibility that they are caused by rapidly rotating neutron stars or black holes. However, the exact mechanism that produces these events is still unknown. Further research is needed to understand the origin of fast radio bursts and to determine the mechanisms that produce such powerful events. When fast radio bursts are polarized, it indicates that they are emitted from a source contained within an extremely powerful magnetic field. This polarization can provide valuable information about the environment in which the fast radio burst is produced. Scientists are working to understand the polarization of fast radio bursts and to determine what it can tell us about the origin of these events. The detection of repeating fast radio bursts has provided scientists with a new opportunity to study these events. The first repeating fast radio burst was detected in 2012, and since then, several more have been found. These repeating events have allowed scientists to study the properties of fast radio bursts in greater detail and to gain a better understanding of the mechanisms that produce them. The localization of fast radio bursts has been a major challenge for scientists. However, with the advancement of technology, scientists have been able to determine the location of several fast radio bursts. The first host galaxy was identified in 2019, and since then, several more have been found. The localization of fast radio bursts has provided scientists with valuable information about the environment in which these events are produced. In 2020, scientists detected a fast radio burst that was associated with a magnetar, a type of neutron star with an extremely powerful magnetic field. This detection provided strong evidence that magnetars are at least one source of fast radio bursts. Further studies have supported this association, and scientists are working to understand the mechanisms that produce fast radio bursts in magnetars. In 2021, scientists detected hundreds of fast radio bursts from a single system. This detection provided a wealth of new information about fast radio bursts and has allowed scientists to study these events in greater detail. The detection of hundreds of fast radio bursts has also provided scientists with a new opportunity to understand the mechanisms that produce these events. The latest research on fast radio bursts has provided scientists with a greater understanding of these events. The use of advanced telescopes and detection methods has allowed scientists to detect many more fast radio bursts, including several that have been found to repeat. The study of fast radio bursts is an active area of research, and scientists are working to understand the mechanisms that produce these events and to determine their origin. Fast radio bursts are mysterious and powerful events that have left scientists baffled. While we have made significant progress in understanding these events, there is still much to be learned. The study of fast radio bursts is an active area of research, and scientists are working to understand the mechanisms that produce these events and to determine their origin. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more real mysteries and discoveries.